Hello everyone, Rurikhan here, and it's time to get it on. Get it on with Diablo 3. We are going to get started here. As you guys can see, I already have my hardcore monk. Like I said, I created this wizard, and I got the pink pants for whatever reason, but whatever. It was actually the rare item that dropped off of Skeleton King, but the sole purpose of creating this wizard was so that I could make this monk. This monk is going to be hardcore, like I told you guys, and if something bad happens to the monk and the poor bastard dies, next character in line is going to be this one. As you can see, current playtime 0 seconds, 0 seconds, which means I still have not touched hardcore at all, and I just thought I'd let you guys know that, so that you guys don't think, oh, he's going to go into his stash and get a whole bunch of items and whatnot. Nope, nothing like that's going to happen. We're going to be starting completely from ground zero. And for those of you who do not know what hardcore means, hardcore characters in Diablo are basically characters that once they're dead, they're gone for good. It's just like it's game over for real. So you can't die ever, or you lose your character. So that is hardcore mode. Let's get this party started. So the first little bit of the game, you guys have already seen most of it, but I kind of still want to do it because of the completionism thing. Because, you know, I want to portray the entire game and I don't want to just skip through the intro. So enough of my jibba jabba, and let's get this party started.
It's not important.
The gods are in all things. And everywhere, I see signs of change. The wind bears an unnatural chill, and my people grow uneasy. Now, fire burns the sky and scorches the vault of the heavens. I must carry out the will of the patriarchs. When they need to see, I am their eyes. Where they wish to strike, I am their fist. When they would ignite the light of truth, I am their torch. They have sent me to where the heavenly fire has fallen. My mind is clear. I will rid Tristram of the shambling corpses that have risen in the fire's wake.
Okay, so the monk sounded like, in the presentation they just gave us, he sounded like a real badass. So let's put that theory to the test.
Fear and death. The fallen star is near.
Welcome to New Tristram. This is like one of those population signs. Population, 150 undead. Living people, I don't know, maybe 20. Oh, we're lagging a little bit here. I don't know what's up with that. And it's not like the game is graphically intensive. I think it just takes a little bit to load up. It took forever to load up that cinematic sequence. Let's get this party started. New Tristram. Captain Rumford.
The fallen star has upset the balance of this land. I seek it.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
I'll drive these undead wretches back.
Keep coming.
Do they?
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Thank you very much for your information.
Burn those corpses before they rise again.
Oh, burning corpses, are we? Making a little barbecue here? Nice! You guys saw that? The guy just throwing the corpse. I'm going to take the time in the first playthrough to notice these little details and just notice everything. I'm not really going to do speedrun or anything like that because I don't have the time. Whoa.
Fallen to disgrace. What faith can save us now? It is the end of the world. Can't you see that?
You're crazy. You're a crazy person, but you're also the healer. Interesting.
As the shepherd watches over his flock, so shall I care for those who seek to protect us.
What blessing did I receive? I suppose that it gives me full health or something. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm going to take the time to watch every little tidbit of event that's happening and all that stuff during the first playthrough. And then when we get to Nightmare and whatever, maybe I'll skip some of that stuff. It's just that I'm not going to be the first to get to 60 because I don't have the time for that, and I'm obviously not going to be the first one to post videos on YouTube about Diablo 3 for the simple fact that my internet's a piece of crap, and also I never wanted to be the first one out there. I just want to be the best, and I'm not saying that I am the best, but that's what I aspire to. So it's not about speed, it's about quality.
Marco, I'd protect him, and now he's dead.
Well, maybe you shouldn't make promises you can't keep. Oh, I can't activate the
Don't you dare lift a finger to help our mayor fix his wagon. My brother died defending this town, while that bloated coward tried to run away.
Oh. Were you trying to run away, Mayor Hollis?
Clear the way. I wish to pass.
How dare you speak to me like that? I am the mayor of this town.
Please, move your cart.
Are you mad? This town is doomed. Anyone with a grain of sense should be trying to get out. Will you help me or not?
No, you are beyond saving, coward.
That's right, coward. How the hell does a coward get elected the mayor of New Tristram? That's just ridiculous. Anyways, let me just tell you guys again, nothing hiding. I guess everyone gets these 2 potions because don't know any other reason why I would have this kind of stuff in my stash. The Slaughtered Calf Inn. Tristram's families.
Tristram used to be such a wonderful place to live. My family has been here since the town grew out of the ruins of old Tristram. But now, it's horrible. The loved ones we've buried and grieved over now threaten our lives.
Okay.
I don't care what anyone says. That thing that fell from the sky was no rock. A rock doesn't cause the dead to leave their graves.
Yeah, about that. Let's just have a word with Leah here.
Are you Leah? Rumford said you survived the fallen star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
The wounded are turning!
My strides grow longer.
This is killing business.
Jesus Christ, I don't understand what's up with this frame lag. I mean, I'm pretty sure my system farly exceeds the requirements of Diablo 3, but...
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
I will send them back to their graves. I will save your town.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
I just came from there, though.
Welcome to the Slaughtered Calf Inn. Bring me whatever treasures you have no use for. I'll give you a bit of coin to save up for your casket.
A bit of coin to save up for my casket. Isn't he an optimistic one?
We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
I like this system they came up with to deliver lore on the go. So they basically read stuff out to you instead of forcing you to read stuff. I think that's a pretty positive way because everyone's...
Fishermen went out, only Rumford came back. How could that help us?
We never should have built on this cursed ground. Maybe Cain was right. Even in death, Diablo torments us.
I think you're all crazy. Oh, what's this? We can go to Cain's house? Well, I've always rushed through this act, so I've never really explored it fully. Can we find something in Cain's house? He's got a bathtub. Aha!
We have come at last to Tristram's old cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers I seek. Leah worries after my safety, but I believe information vital to defeating the last lords of the burning hells can be found here.
Put another corpse in the fire.
I will help you fight the risen dead.
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
That will not be my fate.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
Good. I've been missing a little bit of action. Get kicked in the face.
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Okay, I'll be sure to kill those off. Something that I like... Oh, sweet. I have turned auto-equip on. Something that I like is that it seems that the end game, they tweaked it a little bit to make it a little bit harder. I mean, I'm not sure how much harder it is, but yesterday I felt the game was a little bit harder. Not a lot, but enough for me to notice, so that's good. I mean, come on. I even pulled out my my new Razor Lachesis out of the box just to play this game. So nobody can accuse me of coming in biased, in case you guys are wondering. Because my old Razor died, and I was using a standard mouse in my PC, but today, just for Diablo 3, I popped out new Lachesis. Lachesis Red. Red as in Diablo Red. Get off of my face. I really like the animations. The animations are really solid. Where are you going? I didn't think you were going anywhere. Must destroy every single barrel. And here you can even destroy pumpkins. Look at this. They implemented the Havoc engine really, really well. It's a lot of fun to see just stuff flying around as you're destroying everything. That's always fun. Oh, look, another wretched monster. Another wretched mother puking out a monster. Punched in the face, son. What's this? Damp cellar and cave under the well. I think that the cave under the well is a bonus thing. The maps are randomly generated, for those of you wondering. Those of you who are still on the fence whether they should buy Diablo or not. I'm having a little bit of frame lag. I still don't know why. I think it takes a couple of times to load stuff into memory. They need to optimize the game code a little bit. Or maybe it's just my system's not good enough, but I highly doubt it. I mean, nice little AMD with 6 cores, 3.5 gigs. It should be more than enough with the 6870. Come on. It's not like this is Crisis. Whoa, this guy splits up in two? Sweet. Sweet. Water animations are looking great as well. I mean, graphically, the game is amazing. It is a work of art because only Blizzard really knows how to make these, while graphically simple, because it is simple, it's not a technological wonder. It feels like a work of art because it feels like everything is hand-drawn. Just look at this rock, for instance. It looks awesome. I mean, we can even zoom in on it if you guys want, but I mean, it looks good. It looks really well made. It doesn't look like that generic, patternized textures that you find in other games. It looks solid, and I like that. I appreciate that. I like the art style. Okay, let's keep exploring, because I like exploring the whole map. So let's keep this baby going. Oh, what's this? Musty cellar. I'm not sure which one, not sure if these all are... Yeah, these are all bonus mini dungeons.
These will fiends are young. There must be a nest nearby. This nest will produce no more of the vermin.
This nest will produce no more of the vermin. So what, they just created this little dungeon here to explain how quill fiends work? Well, they give us a little bit of gold, I guess. Okay, let's keep going. We still have one more place that we haven't visited in here. We did the cave under the well, we did the musty cellar, so now we still have the damp cellar. We got a lot of bonus content this time around. I don't usually get this much stuff. Walking corpse. The dead walk. Sweet, a hand axe. Now I have a hand axe, however I probably would like to switch it. Yep. For some reason I'm OCD about keeping my best weapon in the right hand. It's usually the best way to do things. Keep your best weapon in your right hand at all times, because I believe that your character always strikes with the right hand first. Like here, look. See? Right hand. Then left hand. And then a nice little kick to the face too. It's always good. Can I put axes in my feet? Like Bayonetta style. Bayonetta. And a short sword. That's probably better than the fist thing that I have here. Right? Yeah, it is. Crazy? Don't you be creeping up on me like that. That's crazy. Get sliced. So right now the skills we're using, Fists of Thunder and Lashing Tail Kick is the only stuff that we actually have available. I did turn on elective mode, which is going to let me...
Praise the powers that be. Griswold, bless his dear heart, risked everything to bring that dear boy home from the cathedral. Though he is troubled and moody now, I am certain it will pass, and he will once again be the sweet word we all love.
If those wretched creatures are no more, the town should be safe, for now.
Active skill unlocked, Deadly Reach. Oh yeah, I remember liking Deadly Reach. Deadly Reach was the shizzle. I like the fact that they put in lore from the previous Diablo games. Like, a lot of people will not know who Wirt is. I mean, the ones who never played Diablo will not know who Wirt is, but Wirt was a little boy that, as you can see by the lore, was saved by Griswold, which used to be the blacksmith of Tristram. And in the first game, he was the guy that would sell weapons to you and stuff. In the second game, he was an undead, and you had to kill him when you went to Tristram. But Griswold saved the little boy Wirt, and Wirt became pretty much a scumbag, because Wirt was the gamble NPC in Diablo 1. So like, he would buy items that weren't identified.
Tristram, the shadow of Diablo still hangs over this place.
So you would buy items from him that weren't identified, and it could be a really good item or it could be a really crappy one. And it was cool, but the kid was a bit of a scumbag. He was like, he just wanted to get money, if I remember correctly, which is kind of why in Diablo 2 they put a corpse of him, and whenever you would go there and try to loot his corpse, basically a whole bunch of money would pop out, and it would be like slowly popping out, like just coins jumping out of his body. That was a little Blizzard joke there for everyone, I think, that thought that little kid was a scumbag. Man, I really like the monk playstyle. It's definitely one of my favorite characters in Diablo 3. As I told you guys, it's going to be hardcore monk all the way. So we're going to be starting slow, obviously, as you guys can see. Going to take it easy. Going to grab some gear. Going to take it nice and steady. Make sure that we don't die. We're going to be playing it safe for most of the time. Don't expect me to take chances when I'm playing hardcore. Oh, hello, Wretched Queen. What's happening? Deadly reach much? New Tristram. Also, if anyone wants to join up my game, I'm not sure how you see my gaming tag. How can I see my gaming tag? I think I probably have to go to account management or something. Inventory, quests, and journal. Doesn't say this in my... Yeah. Whatever, I'll make sure that I'll see that... Oh, I can probably do this. Right? No, these are all the people that are in my... Where's mine? Where's my gamer tag? Lol. I probably have to see it before the game starts, but fine. I'll make sure to let you guys know what my gamer tag is, so that... Gamer tag. Say gamer tag like I'm playing Xbox. My battle tag.
Thank you for your help. But could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him.
For Great Mother Russia. Okay, let's talk about Leah. Hey, Leah.
Come. Let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
Okay, let me just sell my stuff first.
I've found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
Okay, this one's better. Crap, 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 crap. And 5.6, 5.6, 5.4. See ya. And now we are dual wielding. What's this?
Will carve a furrow in the sky, and this shall be a sign unto you that the end is come.
Ooh, is that a fact?
Death may be upon us all soon, but I shall do what I can to ease your pain.
So I don't really understand what blessing does, because I don't get any buffs, I don't get anything, so whatever. The old ruins.
Here, let me open the gate.
Yes, please. You do that.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What happened to your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
I haven't kept up with Diablo lore, so I'm wondering, when she says he was a great warrior, does that mean that the warrior, the character that we play in Diablo 1...
Look! A hidden cellar! Follow me!
Does that mean the character we play in Diablo 1 kind of,
Your mother's secret
slept with Adria?
Said she was a witch, but I never believed it. Captain Dalton!
Get away from me. Get out, get out. Crap. I was trying to move out of that. Didn't really work out for me. But yeah, I wonder if the character that you play in Diablo 1 is the father of Leah. I haven't really checked up on that. It might already be explained. Feel free to talk about it in the comments.
Here's
let
the
me
key,
know.
And my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will find your uncle. Stay here and find out what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again, but like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Interesting. So far, I'm really enjoying the monk. I mean, I obviously have played it in previous betas, as you guys know, but I just really like the monk. And by the way, I'm always going to shut up in this first playthrough. I'm always going to shut up whenever one of the characters is speaking, so that we can fully listen to the whole story and all that stuff. Then once we get to Nightmare, I'll probably just go a little bit faster. Like I said, I'm going to be playing this character all the way until it dies, or until I complete the game or reach max level or whatever.
Tristram Cathedral. The star fell here.
Also, just in case you guys listen to any particular background noise, because it's so ridiculously hot in Portugal right now that I need to keep my window open to get some air circulation. Otherwise, I will just burn to a crisp in my man cave over here. Cathedral, level 1.
The star fell here.
And I'm having some performance issues. I really don't know what's going on. Oh crap.
Mind is stronger.
Lag. Jeez. So performance issues and lag. I guess that's going to be the difficulty setting. Difficulty setting increaser. So let's see. Blinding flash. Blind all enemies. Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, if I'm having these kind of performance issues without even using fraps, I'm scared to think of what would happen if I was using fraps. Come at me, bro. 12 monsters killed. Massacre! I have to say, for all my criticism of the game, I've been really anxious for a game like this to come out, because, I mean, Diablo clones just don't usually cut it. You need the real deal. Ooh, a 7.5 dagger. Fine, let's take that in the offhand. These look like they have better armor, and we have a bow that we really can't use, so the hell with that. Wait a second. I thought I said put it in the offhand. There you go. Still want to keep the sword in my main hand, because the sword supposedly has higher damage. Lower DPS, but higher damage, I believe. Bonk. Still thinking about how I'm going to handle multiplayer in these settings, but pretty much I'm going to keep an open lobby, so if people want to join me, that's fine. But please, I'm going to ask you guys, please, do not join me if you're like ridiculously over leveled, because I don't want to have it easy. I want to earn my way all the way. And if someone joins me that is ridiculously over leveled and joins my game, I just might have to close, I'm just going to have to run closed lobbies, and I don't want to do that. I want to run as open as possible so that everyone can join in on the fun whenever you guys have time. Because this game is pretty much drop in, drop out, and that's pretty much the way that I'm going to run the series. Don't expect me to reply to you guys in text if you join the game, because I mean I'm going to be doing commentary and all that stuff. But you will if you join a game and I am playing this character, there is a high probability that your character will appear in a video. So just saying. So look for my battle tag in the description or whatever. Just please, again,
Save me.
Akarat, save me. nightmarish. But I kick you in the face, Mr. Nightmare. But once again, please do not join my lobbies if you're ridiculously over-leveled, because I'm pretty sure that people are going to be able to over-level me simply because of the fact that I'm going to have to stop several times to do editing and rendering and all that kinds of stuff and uploading. So again, these are always going to be open. I believe that I even have the option here. Where is it? Options. If we go into social, as you guys can see, allow quick join. I did turn off the mature language filter because I think we're all pretty much mature here, huh? So yeah, I saw a 9gag post earlier today. I thought it was really funny. It was about the most saved man in the world. That was going to be Deckard Cain on May 15th. Over 10 million people were going to be saving his life. I thought it was pretty cool. That's a pretty cool post. Also a post on Twitter from Total Biscuit saying, "Brace yourselves, the terrible Diablo 3 OPs are coming." I hope he's not talking about me. He probably is, but oh well. Too bad. Kicked in the face. I really like the fast-paced style of the monk. It's really cool. So you're actually rewarded for staying in the thick of it, but I'm obviously trying to back out to increase my survivability throughout the hardcore. But you're rewarded if you stay in the thick of it and kill more monsters, apparently, is what I pick out of it. From looking at the bonuses and whatnot. I'm not sure if Monk is like one of the most overpowered characters or not, so don't be thinking that I picked this character to do hardcore because it's overpowered. I picked this character to do hardcore because it's my favorite character of the game right now. I always like monk-style characters. Not to mention he's Russian. Come on, what's not to like about a Russian monk? It's from Great Mother Russia. Okay, looks like we cleared that spot, so it's time to go up. I don't really like the fact that it turns the map like this. Is there any way? No. I would like to be able to have the map on without having to move it like so. I prefer the map in Diablo 2 where you could just turn on the map whenever you wanted and keep the map on, so. Okay, nothing really here. Destruction. Destroyed 7 objects. Yeah, that's me. And Diablo 2 actually taught me that. Also, if you're my friend on Battle.net, whenever you get achievements or whatever for the games, for your characters, they're going to be showing up on my, they're going to be showing up on my game. Breaking not so bad. I didn't even notice it. Use a merchant to repair an item. Oh, now we're going to be getting into the Lackdanon scrolls.
My name is Lackdanon, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Wonder if at any point I'll be wanting to use a shield. Probably as we move further up into the series, I'll eventually want to use a shield. Simply because it's safer, and like I said, I don't want to take any unnecessary chances. Can I even equip shields, just out of curiosity? Yes, I can. So I could equip a shield and this so that I can start getting used to the playstyle. I mean, I'm going to be playing this character like a tank, because I mean, this, like I said, this is hardcore. I'm going to be taking no unnecessary risks. Oh, he's a lot slower like this. Or was stuff just dying in one hit? It's probably because the stuff's just dying in one hit. Kicked in the face. One of the things that I really miss from Diablo 2 is the fact that you could select your own stats.
My strength has increased.
I think I was finally able to evade one of those explosions there. Tempest Rush. What's this skill? Is this the one that... No. I don't like the fact that you have to click cancel either. I know that I'm whining a lot, but it's just like I was so used in Diablo 2 it'd be like S, select your new skill, and go. And in here it's totally not like that. The hell? There. Just want to see what that is. I think it's the one that he spins his weapon around in front of him, right? Yeah. It's a cool little skill. Might keep it around. Actually, I like it more than Blinding Flash, so I can just do this, right? I should be able to. The hell? Okay, there we go. It's not as simple as one would like, but... So, where is it? Tempest Rush. Put that one here, and keep on giving me the lashing tail kick over here. There. Elective mode engaged. So that I can do this. So that I can still dive into enemies and get in and out of combat as fast as possible, while still having the Chuck Norris kick I enjoy so much. So if you don't turn on elective mode, I would definitely advise everyone to turn on elective mode so that you can pretty much do whatever you want with your skills. Ouch. I gotta get used to getting away from that thing because I'm pretty sure that in higher difficulties that thing's gonna be really punishing. Or at least it should. Superior Shield. That's already what I have. Looks like we're pretty close to saving Cain. Is there anything left in here in this zone? No, nothing here. Leoric's Passage.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this wedge hold. The skeleton king.
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
I like how Cain just pretty much saved himself with wishful thinking.
I must wait to use that ability.
Oh, lagging a little bit there.
I will save you! Stay back!
What did I just pick up? Sweet Keen Short Sword of Winter. I hope it doesn't make frost damage. Oh, lovely. Lovely. That's lovely. Thank you.
Thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
It was not your time, old man. Come, Leah is waiting for you.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found. We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
I'll follow you in a couple of seconds. So what is this place? This is where I went and this gate was closed. Wasn't there a chest in here somewhere? Oh, I thought there was a chest in here. Looks like I was wrong. You can't really run faster. You only have one speed in this game. Okay.
I have kept my word and rescued Leah's uncle, Deckard Cain. I saved him from a creature called the Skeleton King, who now bars my way to the Fallen Star.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
Time runs short. Tell me what you know of the Fallen Star.
Not much, I'm afraid, though the prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
Checkpoint. Why does a checkpoint really matter in hardcore? If I die, I don't think I'm going to be coming back to the checkpoint.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
Nonetheless, the Skeleton King bars my path to the Fallen Star.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts. Leah, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakharum tomes warn of a falling star. The Herodric scrolls spoke of the dead rising, and the Lord of Lies. The prophecy of the end days says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the texts since I was 8 years old, Uncle. I just don't think we should read too much into them.
I really like listening to these little bits of lore. It's...
Found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
Should I keep this bow? Nah. Okay. Like I was saying, one of the things about this game is that one of the best things about this game is the atmosphere that it brings you, like, and the soundtrack. I really love this little ding ding ding.
I've got some
ding.
new things in today that I'm sure you'll love. You've got to promise me you'll take good care of whatever I sell you.
About that. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like you have anything useful. I mean, for this level, nothing is really that useful.
The blacksmith's wife, tending the wounded.
What? She was out defending the gates this morning. What is driving that woman?
The loss of her uncle. Idiots.
Did you hear? Old Rumford has us down to half rations. How are we supposed to fight if we're starving?
The rest of the town is down to quarter, including my wife. Now you can quit if you want.
That's right, you tell that scumbag.